Hey everyone, this is ZeroPrime and welcome back to Let's Play Soul Reaver 2. Now, we're going to resume our game and then travel onward. No. Don't know why I went up when I went down. Alright. I guess you could say the Elder God can be considered an eldritch being, as we don't know exactly where he came from, what he really is, and all that stuff. A perfect example of an H.P. Lovecraft creation. Oop. And down we go. And again, I wonder what this thing was for. What this location's truly about. Because later on you get to find out that there was an ancient civilization before Nosgoth became ruled by humans and all that. Wish they kind of expanded more on the lore of the game. Although, ironically, there was a few Soul Reaver Legacy of Kain games to be released, but unfortunately those got cancelled, which is a shame. Because it would have been more interesting to see more stuff added to the franchise and the lore of the game. Here we go. Might as well take this.
I surfaced into a very different landscape. The daylight barely penetrated the dense canopy of this forest. Here I discovered an ancient ruin, unmistakably one of Mobius's time-streaming chambers, but long ago sealed and abandoned to the encroaching swamp. I didn't currently possess the means to break this seal, but I thought in time that I might.
AKA, that's going to be used later on in the game. Ow, come here. I need your weapon. Really? Well, you want to have to do this. Come, pick it up. Hey. Come here. Will you just die already? Oh, there we go. Oh well, personally I prefer a blade anyway. Although I'm gonna have to fight a few more hunters to get my health back. Hate the swamp here. There we go. Now we're moving. Yep, there's Vorador.
So, my lurking observer was exposed. The creature vanished when he realized he was discovered, but I caught a glimpse of him, and his features were distinctive enough. This was the vampire Vorador, the monstrous assassin depicted in the stronghold. Strange that a creature brazen enough to assault the circle single-handedly would avoid confronting me. Very well. If Vorador would not come to me, I would go to him. But first, I needed to find some means of reaching that terrace.
Alright. Try to stay on most of the dry ground in order to stay out of the swamp.
Pay attention.
Come here. Ow. Okay. If I don't mess up, one more hunter should do it. Speak of the devil. And thank you for your contribution. Thank you. I don't know if the mechanic from the first Soul Reaver game is true, that if you have the Reaver out, you can sustain yourself. I don't know if that's still true or not. But it's a good theory to test on. Nope. No, thank you.
There appeared to be a passage here, leading northward into the mountains. The opening, however, was obstructed and too high for me to reach. Perhaps later I would find the means to bypass these obstacles.
Another big hint. There we go. Nope. Because my health dropped. Might as well get rid of this.
My lurking friend was nowhere to be seen, but I found these ruins even more intriguing. I recognized these arcane symbols from the chamber beneath the pillars, and realized that this shrine too was sealed to all but the bearer of the Reaver.
And open sesame. There we go. And thank you. And I'll take that. And time to shift planes. Here we go. Come to me. There we go. And here we go. Excuse me. And there we go.
Throughout this ancient shrine, murals depicted the winged race, and the apocalyptic war against their mysterious and equally inhuman adversaries. These winged beings, it seemed, were not only the architects of the pillars, but of this enigmatic place as well. And just as in the pillar's chamber, This shrine was adorned throughout with imagery of the Reaver, depicted with the reverence of a holy icon.
Come here, you. You're a spitter. Will you quit dodging? And just die. There we go. Okay. Time to solve some puzzles. Come here. There we go. Way more than I needed, but that'll do. Okay. Really? Come here. Come on, hit him. Are you kidding me? Hit him. Here we go. Okay, come here, you little spitter. Yeah, how you like that kick? Come on. And goodbye. Okay, now where's my weapon at? Here it is. Here we go. This should be good enough. And spin. There we go. And shoot that. Boom. Probably have to be further away. And boom. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got it set up. We just need the dish. Alright, here we go. Well, actually, later. There we go. Oop. Later. Haha, you missed me. Alright. Oh, come on. Let's try that again. Okay, now. There you go. And shift. Alright, here we go. And let's return. Oh. What the? Come here. Goodbye. And here we go. Yeah, when I first played this game, I got so lost I didn't realize you had to move this over here. I think that should be good, yeah. Then spin the style. Like so. And boom. And there we go. Alright. Now, put this on the pedestal, and there we go. Thank you. And here we go. Now this would be an impressive light show at a rock concert. Alright, here we go.
As I neared the altar, I suddenly felt the Reaver quickening of its own volition. Just as in William's chapel, the balance of power tangibly shifted. Voracious and willful, the Soul Reaver was now in control, and I, merely its helpless puppet. The Reaver plunged itself into that mysterious altar, and devouring the energy that emanated from within, drained this place of its power. Thus sated, the Reaver released me, and I realized as I recovered control that these ancient shrines were forges, each purpose-built to enhance the Reaver with elemental power.
And increase my health.
Now I understood the purpose of the mysterious basins I had seen throughout my journey. They were elemental fonts, each attuned to a fundamental essence. When I forged the blade, every font in Nosgoth with the same elemental attunement was simultaneously quickened. The Reaver's enhancements were never permanent, but these fonts enabled me to re-imbue the blade by bathing it in the elemental energy distilled therein.
Alright.
Concentric circles, one eclipsing the other. I recognized this symbol from the door sealing that other ancient shrine, the one I had seen in the lake outside the Sarafan stronghold. Perhaps now, armed as I was with the elemental power of darkness, I could return and gain entry.
Alright, here we go. That was a bit of a seizure-inducing light. Later. And really, if you're thinking like if I miss a collectible, like a power-up item, nah, this is all there is to the temples. To solve the puzzles, it's basically let the Reaver devour the energy and you get the elemental power. So that's pretty much it, really. And then it seals itself.
You're a ragged excuse for a savior.
Vorador.
I see my reputation precedes me.
It does.
All good, I hope? I've been watching you since you emerged from that accursed stronghold. Strange that your arrival coincides with the corruption of the pillars. But I'm wondering, are you the catalyst of these events? Or the answer to them?
I don't know what you mean.
I will speak plainly then. I distrust your origins, stranger. Seeing you crawl from the putrid depths of Mobius's keep makes me question your purpose here. And what should I make of your appearance? Not human, clearly, and more demon than vampire. And the pillars. It is no mere coincidence that your arrival in that clearing heralded the pillars' decay. And so I ask you plainly, are you the instrument of the pillars' destruction or their salvation?
Neither.
Very well. Let us look at the other side of the coin. I have followed your journey and watched as you blithely unlocked secrets that have been sealed and forbidden for thousands of years. The path you have been treading is open to only one being. You don't know what you are, do you?
I have been many things. If you find me ignorant, enlighten me.
What's the point? This world is beyond redemption. Let the human cattle have it.
I would expect better than meek capitulation from you.
Centuries of persecution have taught me well. 500 years ago, our race was nearly exterminated by the fanatical crusades of the Seraphan. And now the same sick drama unfolds again. In merely a decade, Mobius's cutthroat citizen army has nearly accomplished what the Seraphan could not. Vampires meddling in the affairs of men. Look where it's brought us.
What am I to make of these secrets I've uncovered, then? The depictions of the winged race, the pillars, and the Reaver.
Fairy tales, boy. The delusions of an ancient culture clinging to hope long after the world had discarded them. Their bloodline trickled away, until only one of the ancients remained, sustained solely by obligation and his unfaltering faith in the old prophecies. But you see, even if you are who you appear to be, it no longer matters. You're simply too late. Janos Audron, the Reaver Guardian, the last of the ancients, and my maker, was murdered by the Seraphan nearly 5 centuries ago. He alone would have the answers you seek, but his secrets died with him. I don't know how you've come even this far without his guidance, or without the Reaver, stolen these 500 years ago by the Seraphan. I'm afraid, my friend, that you and all of us are out of luck.
I had no less reason to trust Vorador than anyone else I had met. In fact, the ancient vampire was the most forthright being I had encountered thus far. If Janos Audron was the key to all this, then I would find him, and Mobius's time-streaming device would provide me passage. But first, I had to find a way back into the stronghold, and I suspected I would find the means within the lake's mysterious shrine.
All right.
There's one.
I don't have time to fight you. Later. All right. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Again, I'm really curious about what this thing is. Don't know if there's like a story lore of that, or it's just like the developers has something in mind, but they never got around to doing it. No idea. Whoop. I think I went the wrong way. Here we go. There it is. Oop. There we go. Yep, I'm back.
Ah, my wayward
child returns.
Having unearthed more than you'd like, I suspect. What am I to make of these ruins that litter the land, and these images here in this chamber?
Merely the deceits of a failed civilization. You are being misled, Raziel. This ancient race hoped to manipulate the future with these scrawled misdirections. You must tread carefully. There are dark forces at work in this world, bent on subverting your true destiny.
I have no doubt of that. The question is, am I in their presence right now?
Your arrogance will spell your demise, Raziel. Deny my will, and the arc of your destiny will reach a sudden conclusion.
Your threats are unmoving. Even now, I'm beyond your reach.
My reach is longer than you realize. This is a very dangerous game you're playing, Raziel.
Okay. And here we go. Alright, that's all the time I have for this episode, so I'm going to stop here for now, but I will pick this up again next time as we will see what happens. So hopefully you guys will stay tuned for that, and as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a comment below, subscribe for more video update, share this on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and all other social medias, and don't forget to hit the like button to help out the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.